The world we live in is not only breathtakingly beautiful, but also filled with mysteries that leave even modern science in awe. Beyond towering mountain ranges, unfathomable oceans, and endless deserts lie natural phenomena that bewilder us with the grandeur and strangeness of Mother Nature. Today, join World Mystery Wonders on a journey through 10 of the most extraordinary natural wonders on Earth. Places that will make you ask yourself, can this truly be real? The journey begins now. Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the heart of Turkmenistan's barren Karakum Desert, there exists a scene so surreal, it feels like a portal to another world. A massive burning crater that never stops blazing. Locals call it the Door to Hell, and one glance into its fiery depths is enough to understand why. This flaming crater was created in 1971 when Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed a thin layer of earth while drilling for natural gas. Beneath it lay a massive pocket of methane. Fearing the gas would spread and poison the area, they set it alight, assuming it would burn out in a few days. But over 50 years later, it's still burning. A seething inferno nearly 70 meters wide and over 20 meters deep, glowing like a crack in the earth itself. Today, the Door to Hell is one of Central Asia's most mysterious attractions, drawing adventurers, scientists, and photographers from around the world. Deep inside the crater, researchers have even discovered microorganisms that survive in the extreme heat, sparking fascinating theories about life in the harshest environments, and even the potential for life beyond Earth. Standing at the edge, you don't just feel the blistering heat. You feel the weight of something ancient, accidental, and awe-inspiring. A man-made mistake turned natural wonder, where fire and silence blur the line between Earth and the unknown. Mount Erebus, Antarctica. In the coldest place on Earth, where life seems to be eternally frozen, an unbelievable paradox exists. Giant ice towers rising from an active volcano. This is Mount Erebus, a blazing fortress of fire nestled in the icy heart of Antarctica. Standing over 3,794 meters tall, Erebus is one of the few volcanoes on Earth with a permanent lava lake. But what makes it truly surreal are the hollow ice towers, some reaching up to 10 meters high, growing from the volcano's steam vents. As superheated gases rise from deep within the Earth and meet the extreme sub-zero temperatures, they instantly freeze, forming crystalline chimneys, pure white and glowing in the sunlight like frozen spirits. On the rare sunny days, sunlight filters through the transparent ice, casting a mystical blue glow. But what makes Erebus truly legendary is what lies inside these icy pillars. Scientists have discovered a miracle: extremophile bacteria, organisms that live without sunlight, without oxygen, and can survive in extreme cold and toxic gases. These microbes could be the key to understanding life on frozen worlds like Mars or Europa. Reaching Erebus means crossing glaciers, braving blizzards, and enduring profound isolation. Yet those who have stood there all agree. To stand where fire and ice coexist, to hear the gurgling of hot gas beneath your feet, and to witness towering ice columns rising before you, is a truly surreal experience, as if you're watching the Earth breathe, live, and guard secrets that humanity has yet to comprehend. Bungle Range, the giant honeycomb maze. In the remote wilderness of Western Australia, where the sun blazes fiercely by day and silence engulfs the night, lies a vast maze of rock formations that leaves visitors in awe. The Bungle Range. Here, enormous dome-shaped rocks stacked like oversized honeycombs, sprawling over 450 square kilometers in the vibrant red desert. Surprisingly, these seemingly man-made structures result from 350 million years of geological evolution. The sandstone formations began as ancient sediments buried deep beneath the Earth's surface, which were then compressed, lifted, and sculpted into domes by millions of years of wind, rain, and erosion. Distinctive orange and black stripes cover each rock dome. The orange bands reveal iron oxide deposits dating back to Earth's younger days, while the black stripes consist of cyanobacteria, microorganisms thriving only in moisture-rich environments. These stripes form a mesmerizing natural pattern, as if the Earth itself had painted an artistic masterpiece upon the dry desert. Remarkably, the wider world only discovered this unique landscape in 1983 when pilots accidentally spotted it from above. Before then, the indigenous Kija and Jaru people revered it as sacred land, where ancestral spirits dwelled, their legends echoing through each crevice. Visitors must navigate red dirt roads, shallow streams, and dense bushland to reach this natural wonder. Yet the reward is unmatched, a scene unlike anywhere else on Earth. When the sun rises, its rays glide over each dome, illuminating the entire labyrinth in dazzling golden hues. As dusk approaches, the rocks transition into breathtaking shades of silky pink and purple. You can choose to trek deep within the shadowy gorges or take a helicopter ride to appreciate its expansive beauty from above. Whichever way you explore, standing amidst 350 million years of Earth's history will surely leave you speechless. Great Blue Hole, Belize. Amid the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea, a massive dark blue circle appears. Vast, perfectly round, and plunging straight into the ocean depths. It looks as if someone drilled into the Earth itself. But this is no man-made creation. This is the Great Blue Hole, one of the most breathtaking and mysterious underwater wonders on the planet. Measuring nearly 300 meters across and over 120 meters deep, this sinkhole is actually the collapsed roof of an ancient limestone cave, once above sea level, but submerged thousands of years ago as glaciers melted and oceans rose. Inside lie massive stalactites, proof that this was once a dry cavern, a quiet record of Earth's shifting heartbeat over the millennia. From the air, the Great Blue Hole resembles a giant eye of the sea, motionless, fathomless, and eerily calm. At its deepest points, life fades away. There are no coral gardens, no bright fish, just silence, shadows, and the unknown. Even today, parts of its bottom remain unexplored, and somewhere within its hidden depths, many believe there are still secrets that have never seen the light. Richat Structure, Mauritania. In the heart of the arid Sahara Desert, where everything is worn smooth by wind and sand, a massive circle suddenly emerges, so perfectly shaped that even satellites in orbit can't ignore it. This is the Richat Structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, a vast spiral formation nearly 40 kilometers in diameter, as if an ancient eye of the Earth had surfaced to watch the skies. From the ground, it seems unremarkable, but from above, everything changes. Colossal rock rings, eroded fractures, and layers of exposed geology form a giant spiral so precise it resembles a buried portal to another dimension. For decades, people believed it to be the impact crater of a long-lost meteorite. But scientists later concluded it was actually the result of extremely rare geological uplift and erosion, formed hundreds of millions of years ago. Still, its near-perfect symmetry continues to spark debate. Many refuse to believe it's purely natural. Some fringe scholars even claim it might be the long-lost location of Atlantis, the last trace of a forgotten civilization, swallowed by time and sand. Whatever the truth may be, the Richat Structure remains a haunting mystery in the heart of the desert, a massive question mark left behind by nature. Who drew this eye into the earth? And what exactly is it watching? Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Hidden deep beneath the surface of New Zealand lies a magical world that feels straight out of a fairy tale. The Waitomo Glowworm Caves, where thousands of shimmering blue-green lights hang above like a miniature galaxy. These stars are actually the larvae of a bioluminescent fungus gnat called Arachnocampa luminosa, a species found only in New Zealand. Their mesmerizing glow is the result of a chemical reaction inside their bodies, where luciferin interacts with the enzyme luciferase, used to lure unsuspecting prey in the eternal darkness. Visitors glide silently through the caves on small boats, floating along underground streams as they gaze up at a twinkling ceiling that resembles the Milky Way. No artificial lights, no sounds, just nature, glowing in perfect stillness. Formed over 30 million years ago from ancient limestone, the cave is also adorned with dramatic stalactites and stalagmites, sculpted by time into a mysterious labyrinth. Waitomo is not only one of New Zealand's most iconic tourist destinations, but also one of the world's most awe-inspiring natural bioluminescent ecosystems, a place where even adults are left speechless, staring up with childlike wonder at one of Earth's most beautiful miracles. The Mariana Trench, the final abyss. If Mount Everest is the highest point reaching toward the sky, then the Mariana Trench is the gateway plunging into Earth's deepest abyss. Located in the Pacific Ocean near the Mariana Islands, this colossal undersea chasm descends to nearly 11,000 meters. So deep, it could swallow Everest whole and still leave kilometers of water above it. At the trench's bottom, sunlight never penetrates. Temperatures hover near freezing, and the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, an environment where no life should survive. Yet, in that eternal darkness, scientists have discovered bizarre creatures, glowing fish, resilient microbes, and alien-like organisms that seem born from science fiction. So far, only a handful of expeditions have touched the trench's floor, including filmmaker James Cameron's historic dive in 2012. Still, most of this world remains unexplored, possibly hiding clues about the origins of life, or even the potential for life beyond Earth. The Mariana Trench is not merely a crack in the seafloor. It is a symbol of humanity's limits, a reminder that our planet still guards secrets buried in its deepest shadows, waiting to be revealed. Lake Baikal, Russia. Tucked away in the frozen heart of Siberia, Lake Baikal isn't just the deepest freshwater lake in the world. It's known as the Blue Eye of Russia, a place where ancient mystery and natural beauty meet in breathtaking harmony. Plunging to a depth of 1,642 meters, 5,387 feet, Baikal holds the record not only for depth, but also for age, believed to be around 25 million years old, making it the oldest freshwater lake on Earth. Even more astonishing, it contains nearly 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater supply, more than any other lake on the planet. But beyond its sheer size, Baikal is a cradle of life, home to over 3,500 species of plants and animals, many of which like the rare Baikal seal, exist nowhere else on Earth. In winter, the lake freezes completely, transforming into a vast sheet of crystal-clear ice stretching for hundreds of kilometers. Trapped methane bubbles, naturally cracked ice patterns, and rocks seemingly levitating above the frozen surface create an otherworldly landscape, serene, surreal, and hauntingly beautiful. Lake Baikal is more than just a natural wonder. It's a living monument to time itself, where ice, silence, and life intertwine to compose a timeless symphony in the heart of Siberia. Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar's forest of stone spikes. Imagine a forest where, instead of trees, millions of razor-sharp stone spikes rise vertically towards the sky, stretching as far as the eye can see. Welcome to Tsingy de Bemaraha, also known as the Forest of Stone Spikes, one of Earth's most extraordinary landscapes. The word Tsingy translates to where one cannot walk barefoot in Malagasy, and it's entirely accurate. These limestone rocks are fractured into thousands of sharp spires, ranging from 20 to 50 meters in height, creating a majestic yet perilous stone labyrinth. According to geologists, the Tsingy formations originated over 200 million years ago, when the area lay submerged beneath an ancient sea. Over millions of years, tectonic activity lifted the limestone layers above sea level. Acidic rainwater subsequently carved deep fissures, channels, and ultimately formed the jagged forest we see today, a rare and dramatic example of extreme karst topography. Despite the harsh environment, Tsingy is a haven for biodiversity. Over 80% of its plant and animal species are endemic, existing nowhere else on the planet, from small lemurs to peculiar plants that grow horizontally out of rock faces. Tsingy de Bemaraha is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and only the bravest visitors venture through its network of suspension bridges, caves, and steep gorges. It's a challenging journey, but those who undertake it are rewarded with the unforgettable feeling of stepping into a primordial world untouched by time. Naslaa Rock, the perfectly split stone in the Saudi desert. Amid the blazing golden sands of Taima in Saudi Arabia stands a massive granite boulder that looks as though it was precisely sliced in two by a laser beam. This is Naslaa Rock, a natural wonder that has baffled geologists and intrigued travelers from around the world. The rock stands nearly 6 meters tall and is split perfectly down the middle by a razor-thin vertical crack. Light passes cleanly through the narrow gap, and yet both halves remain perfectly upright, seemingly defying gravity as they balance on small contact points at the base. According to geologists, Naslaa is the result of natural weathering and fracturing in granite, possibly caused by extreme temperature fluctuations in the desert. These shifts may have caused the rock to expand and contract abruptly, producing a vertical split. Another theory suggests that it could be an ancient fault line, which was later eroded by wind and sand over thousands of years, carving out the astonishingly clean cut we see today. Adding to its mystery, one face of the rock bears petroglyphs attributed to the Thamudic people, an ancient civilization that once inhabited the Arabian Peninsula more than 3,000 years ago. Today, Naslaa Rock has become a symbol of Taima's natural and historical wonders, drawing scientists, photographers, and curious visitors eager to witness one of Earth's most extraordinary and unexplained rock formations. From the eternal flames of the desert to the mysterious eyes of the Earth. These natural wonders remind us that our world is still full of marvels we have yet to discover. Each location is a doorway into the unexplored, a timeless invitation to step beyond the limits of ordinary perception. If you found these wonders fascinating, don't forget to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to World Mystery Wonders to continue uncovering the untold secrets of our planet.